Hello everybody, welcome to my coffee break today. I'm in Helotes, Texas, and I'm having a coffee, Willie Nelson, cinnamon, vanilla, and honey. Oh, it's really good. Iced coffee here in Helotes, Texas. One of my favorite coffee shops here. Coffee shop are very, very nice, and it's called the Crack Mug. And I just noticed the sticker is missing from normally they have a sticker and it says the Crack Mug on it. Oh well, maybe they're short of stickers. Thank you for joining me on Twitter. If you want to chat with me, they come over to YouTube or Twitch. And on my channel on YouTube is Kenrod's Coffee Break. And then on Twitch, I'm Kenrod1.
Oh, I see. You were like, okay. She is. Okay.
It's really good. I got whole milk. I usually can get a different kind of milk, but today I got whole milk, and so it's really good. I got a large coffee. You can either get a 12 ounce or 16 ounce, and so why not get a 16 ounce coffee today? I sure will. And this is like an old house, farmhouse, and they made it into a coffee shop. And hey Tina, add some Baileys to it. Yeah, this is pretty good. They named it after Willie Nelson, so. It's pretty good. This is where I'm near the old Florist country store. It usually is where a lot of people go. Famous musicians go there, and it's right down the road. And this is an old farmhouse that they turned into a coffee shop. So far, okay. I'm doing all right. Got a kind of a late start today. I actually slept in today. It's the first time I slept in a good while, and so I'm still having a cough from. I went to the doctor on what was it? Friday. I think it was Friday, and she told me that I can still have a cough. I had COVID in June. And so I'm all good now, but said that you can have a cough for like 3 months. And so it only really affects me in the morning and then at night. So she gave me some cough syrup to take at night, and so I'm still hacking a little bit in the morning and at nighttime. On my way to home from work, in the car, it really bugs me, so I had to put a cough drop in. Thank you for joining me, Tina, on Facebook Live. I appreciate it. And this morning, I had a really dry cough, and so I went ahead and I was just taking that cough syrup at nighttime, but I took a little bit this morning to try to keep me from coughing so much. But that's really the only thing. A friend of mine, he still has like fatigue. He's still a little tired. But I'm glad I don't have the fatigue part. Just the cough is still bothering me.
Really? I could do that.
My wife makes fun when I take this cup home. She goes, "Oh, you drink out of your little sippy cup." I said, "Yeah." How are you doing today, Tina? It's really hot outside. Just walking from the car to inside, it got really warm. I bet you it's already probably 90 something.
All of those things I just listed, I'm really down for all. So I will just make that video.
Waiting for the rain. At work, I work on the south side at the restaurant there. And what was it? Sunday? Sunday, it really looked like it wanted to rain. I go, "Come on, rain." I And then usually if it's raining over there, it's not raining where I live. I live just about a mile from Helotes. Oh, really? Walking outside? Yeah, that's so bad, but I mean, it's really warm outside right now. I bet you we're going to get another over the 100-degree weather today. My grass really needs the rain. You know, watering with city water doesn't really do a lot for your grass, but something in the rain, all the nutrients and stuff from the rain really does help the yard. But it hasn't rained in my house in a long time. I was gonna cut the grass, but it doesn't need to be cut because it's not doing too well. I'm glad you're doing well, Tina. It's so nice of you to join me on my coffee break. Join me on Facebook Live. You want to share on Facebook? Share my video if you like. That way we get some more classmates in the chat. There's the people, like I say, his name is Dwayne. I'm not sure what. I don't have much grass. I planted some last year, and it was doing really well, and then it's just been so hot that it hasn't really kept up. So. But hopefully we'll get some rain, and by springtime we'll have some nice grass again. Oh, thank you. I will see if we get some more people in. Yeah, somebody join me on Twitch. I got 3 people watching on Facebook Live, and I broadcast. I use a app called Prism Live Studio, and Prism Live Studio I can broadcast on Facebook Live, Twitch, YouTube. Hey Jan, thank you for joining me on YouTube and Twitter. Everything on Twitter, you can see the video, but you're not able to comment yet. They haven't fixed that yet, where you can comment on a video while you're watching on Twitter. Thank you, Jan, for joining me. Good to see you. You almost dropped my drink. I did a couple of videos. Thank you for joining me. I've been trying to make some, no pun intended, I've been trying to make some shorts on YouTube and some reels on Instagram. And it's been really fun. But I noticed if I make a short video, it gets more views than my regular videos. That's okay. That's pretty cool though. Fine. Oh, you were on Twitter Live. Thank you. Yeah. We need some rain here in South Texas. You miss the good old days. So do I. We had fun in high school. Some parts of the city of San Antonio did get rain, but if you look they have a map on TV, on the news, they show the drought areas of Texas. And pretty much all of Texas is in a drought. Our water aquifer went down a little bit, but we have like water rationings. We can only water our yard 1 day a week. And so that kind of makes it tough. It doesn't really help our yard. So. Mid-80s. Wow. Mountains are 100. Yep. And thunderstorms. Well, if you get tired of the thunderstorms, you can send them down here. We had over, I think they said almost 49 days of over 100-degree weather every day. And it's really nice to stay inside, but sometimes we have to go and do our errands, and so it does get pretty warm. Walking from the car to where you're at, or once you get the. You remember when it was cold? Yeah. Well, we had a kind of a. Our winters are not real bad. We had like last year we had only like 3 or 4 days of really bad weather where it froze here and snowed here. And then everybody didn't know what to do because it was really crazy driving out in the weather. Oh, you're near the Pacific, so you get a nice breeze. I think it was day before yesterday, we had a really nice breeze, but it was the humidity here in San Antonio. It's like 80 to 90 percent humidity. Maybe not 90, but anyway. Oh, thank you. The humidity, you can sit in the shade and it still feels like you're in 100-degree weather. There's some people sitting there. I was thinking about going. There's a new coffee shop here in town called the Black Rock Coffee of Texas, but I think it's a chain because they were listing that they have, oh, thank you very much. They have locations in different states, and so I wonder, I think for sure it's a chain, but there's a new coffee shop that's going to be opening here soon in Texas. Well, actually, they have coffee shops in Dallas area and different places. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's called a Willie Nelson. It has cinnamon, vanilla, and honey. It's really good. And whole milk. It has whole milk in it. And normally, sometimes like coconut milk. There's a new coffee shop, and it's a very special coffee shop because they hire people with disabilities. Like the owners of the coffee shop, their children have Down syndrome, and so oh yeah, cool, thank you. And that would be nice. The coffee shop, they're supposed to be opening very soon. They just opened one up in Waco, and it's called Biddy. And I can't remember now. No way would I say something and I don't remember the name of the coffee shop. But anyway, they hire, their staff are people with, I want to say abilities, because you don't really want to say disabilities, but, and so I think like 50% are their staff have disabilities, and so I noticed on Facebook Live, I wish I remember what the name of the coffee shop is, but I'm very excited to see that coffee shop. And the name will probably come to me probably by the time this video ends. So yeah, wow. Yeah, today is a very beautiful day outside. It's just very hot. And so I said, I'm gonna ice coffee today because they'll cool me down. And I wish everyone very well. I hope everything's going well with you today. I heard, I don't know if you ever heard of Max Lucado. Max Lucado is a preacher here in San Antonio, and he preaches, and he's a very famous author. And I was listening, a friend of mine from work years ago. He no longer works for the company that I work for, but he posted Max Lucado visited Fort Worth, and they went to his church. And so last night, on the way home, I listened to it, and it had a very good message on anxiety, and so it was very interesting. If you, and I don't remember the name of the post, but if you know who Max Lucado is, look for that, and that was a very good message on anxiety. So sometimes, we get, now they were talking about nowadays there's so much pressure on the youth and adults now because of the way everything is now, that they have the same mentality of back like in the 1950s of people being institutionalized. And I said, what? I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a very good message. I wish I remembered the name of it. I read several books from Max Lucado, and he's a really good author. Wow. I met him several years ago. My son was in, hey, Beatrice, there you go, Vinny and Bowles, thank you. They're supposed to be opening one up here in San Antonio. I remember Biddy, but I didn't remember what the second word was. How are you? Thank you for joining me. My coffee break. I'm in Helotes, Texas, which is only about a mile away from where I live. And then Willie Nelson coffee, iced coffee, and it has vanilla, cinnamon, and honey. And at a coffee shop that was one of my favorites, it's called the Crack Mug. Yes, Biddy and Bowes. That is going to be a very interesting coffee shop to visit. And I've been following them on Facebook because I asked, they were talking, they had an article about one of their coffee shops, and I asked them, are you going to be opening one here in San Antonio soon? And they said, yes, very soon. They just opened one up in Waco, Texas. And so that's going to be really neat to go to. Can't wait for them to open up. There's a new coffee shop called Black Rock, Texas, I think. And it's off of Blanco and West Avenue. But I decided, I'm going to stay kind of close to home today because got some errands to do and some stuff to do at home. And my wife had just got out of a hospital, rehabilitation hospital, last week, and so I just want to be kind of close to home in case she needs something. So hopefully one day I will go see Billy and Bowes. They say they're very crowded though. When they first open up, it's very crowded. I think they said that like 50% or maybe 60% of their staff are kids or adults that, yeah, she had back surgery July 5th, and so still trying to get her walking again, but we'll see how it goes. And she was in a rehabilitation hospital, and my insurance said, sorry, you gotta go. And so, so now she's at home, and she's doing home physical therapy and occupational therapy. So hopefully she'll get her strength back and get going again. That was a little crazy. I was really upset with the rehabilitation hospital. But, you know, see, that's why that was a good message from Max Lucado that I listened to, dealing with anxiety. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad I got the 16-ounce one instead of the 12. That's really hitting the spot. Well, I've been on 20 minutes. I want to say I appreciate everybody joining me today. Thank you, Beatrice, Tina, and Jan. Thank you for joining me today on my coffee break. Chat soon. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. And I really appreciate you joining me today. And thank you, Tina, for sharing on Facebook Live. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone. Have a great day, great morning, great afternoon. We'll see you next time.